Here we go.
Ready?
And welcome back, everybody, to the TASG Watch Party. Wednesday morning here in the late night, 12:30 local. We just wrapped up the first episode of season 3 of The Mandalorian. Boy, was it a great one! I'm already very excited for what's gonna come in the next week's episode. But you know, that's not the only Star Wars show that's going on right here. We got Star Wars: The Bad Batch to wrap up in the next few weeks' time. And in the last episode, we were very disappointed. We were very disappointed by last week's Bad Batch. Joining us on the other side, we got Jensen, we got Heather. What's up, guys?
Hello.
So going off of the strong start to season 3, we've been pretty much just zombie walking into an extremely mid season 2 of the Bad Batch here, and I mean we've had possibly 2 or 3 solid episodes, but we've only had one episode with Crosshair. 1 out of 10. We're heading into the last few episodes here. Do you think we're going to see him again? And judging by this thumbnail, I think we will.
It's about time.
It is about time
that we need to have him in another episode. There's no way they can go through the whole season without having him. At least again.
Well, let's find out here as we get the group watch started. This is the Star Wars: The Bad Batch season 2, episode 11, right here on the TASG Watch Party, starting here in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Metamorphosis, baby, whatever the heck that means. And we're already getting hit with a V for violence. Nice.
That means Crosshair.
That means, yep. I was like, you know what that is? Crosshair. By the way, it's a 30-minute episode. No, 29 minutes, so one longer. Ooh. I was like, don't scare me. Don't make it look like the ghost and make me feel that scared my entire life. Speaking of the ghost, if you tuned in the last week's episode, or if you tuned into our Bad Batch live stream, we were greeted with some Purgil from Star Wars Rebels. So let's see what this is all about. And we're looking at some Clone Commando right here. Am I thinking that it's Gregor? But what are you running away from? Oh, don't tell me it's a Crickney episode. No, I'm kidding.
if possible. Oh, too bright.
Oh, wow. So this is Jurassic Park.
It reminds me of
Oh, it's the cloning. You remember at the end of the episode? I think it was her name was Lama Sue or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Why does he sound like Eli Vanto? if you've listened to the Thrawn audiobook and read along with the Thrawn novel, the Texan accent, the space Texan accent of Eli Vanto, and this guy sounds like it.
He's from my face. Why is this hand?
Twins.
I hate how seductive this sounds. Oh, okay. So we're linking the sequel trilogy here. Okay.
I know for
904. Ah, no.
triggered.
Stop.
Mr. Bad Batch. Why do they look like they're wearing IMAX glasses?
Oh my god, shut up.
They're gonna watch Avatar 2. Do they see Purgle of their own? Oh.
Bruh. What a deal.
Hey, that's like B discount, baby. Wow, that's now till March 7th. And she won't pay you. I'd say even working for her is problematic. I'm just so happy we're not on a desert planet again.
Fact.
If you're just joining us 9 minutes into a 29-minute episode, and we barely just got this started. Ha. Carrie, welcome to the live stream, fam. We're watching Star Wars The Bad Batch right now. We just came out of our Mandalorian live stream. So far, not much happening in action, but Mandalorian just wrapped up, so that's the new priority series for us. As Bad Batch will take a back seat and will be the second show of the back-to-back. And then coming up March 15th, March 14th. Oh my gosh, that sounds familiar. March 14th will be our. In 2 weeks' time will be the start of the Ted Lasso live streams. It's going to be a lot of fun. You think it's Snoke?
Ain't no way.
Like a Snoke clone gone bad. And this is. And what came from it is something utterly terrifying. Oh. Jump scare. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Ew. Can you imagine how terrifying that would be for the villagers if it had gotten out of the ship? And if it even still, if it gets out.
Oh,
Oh. What is that?
oh. It's one of those things that eats the electrical stuff. The on that one planet
Yeah,
where it was like eating its battery, eating the ship's battery or something, and it went down that hole.
I remember, yeah. Good lord. And that's what it's attracted to. And that is a Palpatine clone gone wrong. Horribly wrong.
Oh no.
No, Tech, what you doing, man? Ooh. The fear. The fear in text size. How did he not die? Oh, now it's loose. Uh-oh. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, oh, it ate the
Um,
Dang. So just tech, right? The villagers just vibing, and then all of a sudden, like, this happens around them.
that's nice.
Hello? Everything good?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're disconnected.
Disconnected.
That thing is so hungry for power, it wants to become president. Jesus. Dang.
Oh,
What?
it's a Zillow beast. It's the
Oh,
fucking Zillow.
shit.
Oh my
Oh, my God.
bro.
Two beasts in 2 episodes. That's some King Kong shit right there, man. Crosshair?
Yeah, so I'm thinking.
Crosshair?
No, I'm not even sure.
No. Hey now. It's probably gonna jump and it's gonna. Oh no.
Yeah. Definitely gotta do that.
Yeah. The aliens. The claw.
Or I'm gonna try to clone that.
For what? To be the next
I
Palpatine?
don't know. No, I
Jeez.
think it's something with the stormtroopers.
They're stormtroopers.
Because they were trying to do it for the clone troopers during the Clone Wars. They wanted to use the armor as the clones' armors. So I'm guessing he wants to do it for the stormtrooper armor now.
Oh,
For the first time, I almost.
Those for
The scene got so
dude,
dark, I
those are
just wanted
for
to bring the iPad up to my face.
those are first gen ties.
That's
I didn't
true.
notice.
Yeah. Because they were still using some of the Republic stuff. And you could see that they were still doing a mix.
I'm gonna clone that image. Fail.
Back to baby. The fact that they made a containment tank that large just for it.
Watchers.
Echo?
Echo.
Like, did someone say Echo? Who is your other guest? Grand Admiral Thrawn? No,
Just
it's too early. It's too early.
actually, yeah, it's way too early for Admiral Thrawn.
Oh no, it would be the Emperor.
Would it?
Or would be Crosshair.
Are we finally gonna get Crosshair?
Our special guest.
Oh,
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 I
oh.
whatever his name is.
Ooh. Bargain agreement. Okay. Crosshair. Oh, mega. Okay.
Oh.
So this is definitely part one of something bigger. Let's just hope that they don't throw it away in the next episode. I want to see. Is this the voice actor who does Bradley Baker, Michelle Ong? Oh, I didn't catch it. But that is episode 11 of Star Wars: The Bad Batch. Heather, what you think? Let's start off with Heather. What are your thoughts on the episode?
Honestly, I kind of liked it. I mean, it definitely makes up for the last episode.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I was really, really hoping on Crosshair.
Yep. So that means we are still 1 for 11 of Crosshair in the Bad Batch.
Quite a lot of arcs in this season, no?
Very much so. I agree.
Was there more than the first one? I can't remember.
These are just more like 2 episode stories. Part 1, part 2.
Compared to like 3 episodes or something like that.
Yeah. Something like Clone Wars that's a 3-4 episode arc. Or Rebels that has season long stories or half a season long or what have you. This season has just been 2 episode batches, I guess.
Yeah. And I've noticed that like sometimes the second episode is not so great
I agree.
of the arc.
The part twos have been very disappointing this year. With the
So to
exception
be
of
honest with you, I don't know what to expect exactly for the part 2. I don't have very high hopes.
I mean, given with what we've seen so far this season, yeah, it's been kind of lackluster. I'm trying to bring up again that episode list. I always lose it every week. Star. By the way, Jen, I will. The video that you sent in group in the chat, the every Bad Batch episode be like
every Bad Batch episode ever.
This. Tell me that this doesn't also fit that one. I mean, I'm like I can't stop thinking about it. It just follows through with it for some reason. So yeah, Metamorphosis is this episode, The Outpost. Why I'm very excited to see them go to Batu. I hope they do go to Batu. It would be really nice if they go to Batu, and then the next day Disney surprises us by giving us the Bad Batch walking around Batu. But
Bruh.
Hey, I mean,
nah, no way.
No, you know what they're gonna do it? They're probably gonna do it for the Star Wars Day.
Star Wars Day or Celebration. We'll see. We'll see what Celebration has in store this year. It's going to be over in England, even though they decided to call it Celebration Europe if after Brexit. Hold on, let me see here. The Doctor.
Hemlock.
What was his name?
Hemlock?
Ian
Hemlock.
Hemlock. Okay, Jimmy Simpson. Who the hell is this Jimmy Simpson? Sorry. Oh, I was like Dr. Scalder. I was like, oh, Royce Hemlock. I don't know who this guy is. But it's definitely not the voice of uh, audiobook. Oh, this guy looks familiar. I don't know. He does he's from Westworld, but of all places that I remember this guy is an episode of the Newsroom on HBO. It's so random. It's so random.
That's
Okay.
funny.
Because my television from 2014, he was in season 3 of the Newsroom, created by the best writer of all television series, the homie. I wish I could say the homie, but I've been binge watching a lot of The West Wing, a lot of the Aaron Sorkin series, and he's in an episode of or in a series arc of the Newsroom. So that's strange how I know that.
That's funny.
But yeah, Nala Say, Lama Sue make their way back into this one. But this is going off of what we've seen in the about Palpatine's return and the different Palpatine clones. That this is the main thing that this arc will pertain to, and it's going to be very disappointing for a lot of the people who hate the sequel trilogy. But hey, look at the it is what it is, and I find it very exciting to see. We are getting into the really good parts. This is what he have been waiting for a while from the Bad Batch, something actually material to an important storyline here in Star Wars. So I'm very happy that they did this. Even though we saw this is part of the cloning part of it. So they cloned the Zillo Beast, they cloned Boba Fett, and now there's Omega. But it's also very interesting that Omega can dictate what Nala Say does. I don't know what the hell they meant by that, but
well, it's because he's been trying to find Omega since she left.
That is true. That is true. She's a very important part of cloning. I think she's probably one of the more successful ones. I also want to say that I'm stopping at the cast list right here. I see D. Bradley Baker, Clone Troopers / Scorch. Scorch, Imperial. Oh man, is it Imperial Commando or something like that? Clone Commando Scorch is from the video game. Trying to see here. Witches of the Mist, War Mantle, and now Metamorphosis. I thought he was part of the game. Anywho, it was pretty cool to see Clone Commandos in this part right here. But I also noticed that we started discussing how stormtroopers, they were forced to how the program started, and now they were forced to these just average citizens, and now they're forced to fight as part of the Empire. So pretty interesting thing right then and there. Jen, what are your thoughts on this episode?
I thought this episode was really good setup for the rest of the series. And it reintroduced us to some Clone War stuff, and it introduced us to some sequel stuff, like the cloning and stuff.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really cool.
So let's get right transitioning out of that and into our out of tens. Heather, what are your thoughts? What do you think?
Ooh, I haven't done this in a while, especially for this season.
I
I'm
think
gonna
this
go.
sorry. I think this
I'm
is the
gonna
first
say.
time you're joining
I
us.
want to say like, yeah, it really is. I'm stuck between 8 and 8.5.
That's pretty high, especially for the last 3 episodes. I think the last like 9/10 10 out of 10 episode would be Truth and Consequences. So
I will. I
let's-
will say, I definitely enjoyed this episode. The last few ones that have come out. So
all right. Yeah. Oh no, it's been 3 weeks since something that's palpable. So 8.5. That's pretty good. Jen, what are your
yeah, either
what's
8.5.
8.5, and then Jen, your out of 10 is.
I'd give it a 9.
Damn.
I will make that
Solid
score mine
9.
as well.
Oh.
But here's the thing. Because I know it's 2 separate episodes, 2 separate weeks, and we've had the double episode drops recently. Would it be controversial of me to make my score right now 9, but see what the payoff is in the next episode? And if it's disappointing, I will drop this down to an 8.
Okay.
I
see.
It's a little controversial, but knowing how the second, like again, knowing how the second episode of these 2 episode arcs are, or if it's first of like 4, I mean, I don't know what the outpost is gonna bring. I really don't. I really don't know what Pabu's gonna bring. I don't know what Tipping Point's gonna bring. The summit and Plan 99, kind of know what it's gonna be about, but
Oh my god, I'm excited for Plan 99.
same. I agree. That's either going to be the most tragic or the most brutal episode, and who knows? Maybe that's probably the next time we'll see Crosshair.
It better be a jaw-dropping episode to name it that.
To be at the season finale, absolutely. But
Like, I want to be left on a cliffhanger.
left on a cliffhanger and then canceled the next week. Hey, you know the way that Disney Plus series are going right now. They're going bye-bye. They said, I think they canceled, what was it? They canceled Mighty Ducks, and they canceled another show that I covered. I don't remember what it was, but like let's ride our hands on Peyton Elizabeth Lee's Doogie Kamealoha. So let's see what happens. But I would definitely love to see a season 3 out of this. But if Plan 99 is the last episode that we'll see from the Bad Batch, it better be a good one. And it better be a longer one. This 29-minute episode isn't long enough. But you know what? Let me tell you. As this is our second Star Wars show of the day, I also don't mind the runtime. So that's going to do it for us here. Star Wars The Bad Batch for Season 2, Episode 11. Join us next week as part of the back-to-back Mando. Back-to-back Mando and The Bad Batch coming right up. The live streams begin at 11:45. Then we take a quick little break in between. And then we switch over to the next new episode of Star Wars The Bad Batch. Our next official live stream here on Watch Party is going to be this Sunday. By the way, guys, happy March. March Madness is also the March Madness and the Food and Wine Festival coming this Friday. Can you believe it? Oh, can you see it? Oh, when you see it, Can you believe it? It's wondrous. Um, uh, March is going to be a lot of fun. Mando March, we're going to call it that because Tuesdays this March is going to be Mando and Bad Batch until the end of the month. It's going to be a lot of fun this month. We're also wrapping up The Last of Us here and starting Ted Lasso soon. So March is going to be jam-packed. I'm Mark Catape. We're just getting the party started. I'm Mark Catape. Thanks for watching. Thank you to Jensen and Heather for joining us on this historic night of Star Wars. Lots of fun has been made tonight.
Bye.
No problem.
Thanks
It's-
for having us.
Of course, magic will happen hopefully tomorrow, 3:30 and 6:30. Hopefully,
Not too windy.
wind can cancel the parades.
Yes.
Ah, jeez. 0 for 6 for me. We'll see you guys on Sunday night for Star Wars for The Last of Us. We are going live this Sunday, by the way, so that stream will begin sometime around 5:50, and we will be watching it live on HBO. So HBO, not HBO Max, and we won't have a running timer because we will be live on the HBO channel. That's going to be at 5:55, 5 minutes before it releases on HBO, and then it's going to be a lot of fun. In terms of the vlogs, yes, the vlogs are back. We have our ride through coming up later today at noon. That's going to be the long-awaited return of the vlog version. I'm very excited to be coming back to it. I have a solid roster of
Yay.
episodes coming out. I'm not promising any consistent schedule. This is something that I can definitely guarantee is weekly, but occasionally we're going to come out with those vlogs yet again. How about this for a topic? The top 5 guest restrooms in the resort.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
Yes.
It was a solid recommendation for my friends at work, and I was like, you know what? I will jump on that. We are going to do that, and that's going to be the next episode after this one. And then we'll also have the food and wine, best food and drinks coming right up also. It's going to be a great time. March is going to be a lot of fun. So happy to have you with us. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Please hit that like and subscribe for more. We are, of course, doing this on both YouTube and Facebook Live. But if you're coming from Facebook, come join us on the live stream a little bit. If you would like to learn for more information on Unwhitewash the Bad Batch, please click the link in the description below. I'm Mark Catape once again, saying good night from the Bad Batch, episode 11.
Bye.
Good night.